When it comes to The Bold and the Beautiful, every fan has their own opinion, and Soap Hub is no different. For 5 days, we sat and watched the good, the bad, and everything in between, and now we offer you a handy review, and a cheeky critique, of B&B's week that was, The Bold and the Beautiful, a critic's week in review. Normally, everything that Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, says is taken with a grain of salt, but there is an exception to every rule. When he bemoaned the privileged Forresters acting as judge and jury when they themselves are so scandal-ridden that it's pitiful, he was speaking nothing but facts. Watching The Bold and the Beautiful has become a chore as of late, and it has everything to do with the various characters, Rich Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, in particular, refusing to dismount their high horse, and come back down to earth so that their own past sins can be thrown into their faces. Just who does Rich think he is, ordering Quinn Fuller Forrester, Rena Sofer, out of his father's home? Who does he think he is to judge her and Eric Forrester's, John McCook, admittedly rank setup? How quickly Rich forgets that he was snugging stepmommy Dearest not that long ago. And how about the fact that he and Brooke slept together while Brooke was married to Eric? At least Eric knows that Quinn is heating up Carter Walton's, Lauren's son Victor, sheets, and at least Quinn and Carter are making use of a bed, and a couch, inside, a private dwelling, unlike Rich and Brooke who used to fornicate whenever, and wherever they saw fit to do so. The round bed inside Brooke's office at Forrester Creations, the office sauna, and the office laboratory, are just a few of the places that spring to mind. Then there's Ridge and Brooke stooping so low as to tell Hope Logan Spencer, Annika Noel, whether or not she can see her biological father. She is a grown woman, she will decide whether she wants Deacon in her life. Oh, and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, maybe you just shut your mouth, and take a seat. You are going to make comment about Deacon always, failing, Hope? Pot, meet Kettle. And while we're at it, can someone please explain what exactly it was that Deacon did that was so bad? Are Ridge and Brooke just salty over the fact that he missed Quinn with all those bullets? You'd think that they'd welcome him back with open arms, and a pass to the nearest shooting range. Of course, we know that the real problem here is that Deacon's presence reminds Little Miss Hypocrite 2021 Brooke that she boinked her eldest daughter's man, and bored daughter number 2. The biggest concern that all this raises is just who, and what The Bold and the Beautiful finds acceptable and redeemable. Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, locked his wife up in a tower, planned to murder a pregnant woman, covered up what he believed to be vehicular manslaughter, and is responsible for Ridge's, apparently healed, brain damage. But he's an alright dude. Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, grew so obsessed with his stepsister that he preyed on his son's fears, kept mum about a baby switch, murdered Emma Barber, yes he did, don't try and tell us otherwise, allowed his stalking victim to believe him dead at her hand, and various other crimes, including rigging a car to explode. But he's totes alright. Really? Those two despicable men are worthy of forgiveness and are supposedly capable of change, but Deacon and Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, are cut no slack. Does that seem fair to anyone? Further B&B critics musing spin there, done that, replace Paris Buckingham, Diamond White, with Maya Avon, Carla Mosley, and imagine that Rome Flynn is once again playing Zend, now to Lone de Metz, and suddenly Wednesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, in which Paris belts the national anthem, is taking place in 2016. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, and Hope really need to make their little Everyone Else Hates My Bio-Parent Club an actual thing, and no, they do not need to cheat on their significant others with one another. Men and women can be just friends. Paris. She's Mary Poppins, Beyoncé, and Coco Chanel all rolled into one. Is there anything this dynamo can't do? How did no one know about Hope and Deacon's correspondence? That was a fat stack of letters that Deacon brandished. And what exactly did the two converse about? Does Deacon know all about the Baby Beth is Alive saga, about Thomas's harassment of Hope and romance with the mannequin, about Liam's most recent adulterous act with Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and of his and Bill's stint in jail? The Bold and the Beautiful, BB, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Los Angeles, check out all the latest that's been posted on B&B Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Adblock test. Why?